Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 2004 Nissan Titan. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, this is meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So we'll take a look around the vehicle and then we'll go for a drive. I just drove this down to the post office and that's all I know about it so far. So here we go. I do know Nissan Titans are pretty stout trucks. When we were pulling cars before, like we would pull with a Titan, and I think that they are more powerful than your typical like Ford Chevy half-ton. At least it felt like it to me. So I don't know, I like them. We don't usually get them, but this is what we have. So you can see that the body is a little bit rough on the rear, on the tailgate. You're missing that trim piece there, and it looks like you're missing something else. We'll have to look on the other side to see what exactly we're missing. Other than that, it doesn't look that bad. There is a little bit on the door handle right here. You're missing that chrome cover, and that is in the car, but it's not on there. So it does need that if you want it to be pretty. These tires are pretty good, probably at least 75% on the front, and the back is not as good. They're probably 25%, maybe 30%, right around there. So the back end, you can see the body itself looks pretty decent, but this is messy. This tailgate latch thing, and so I think the tailgate does not open for whatever. I think that this is just, it looks like it's all attached in there, but it's not opening. So the tailgate doesn't open as it is right now. It needs a little bit of repair. I know you can get these pieces online. It just takes a little bit of finagling, but so there's that. It does have a pretty decent bed. I don't really see a whole lot of rust. It's got the bed liner and stuff, and then it's got a cover for the bed as well, so you can keep your stuff dry, or mostly dry. It's just a cloth cover. Okay, so looking on this side, it looks like you're actually missing this back part of the body on the other side, and I don't know where it went, but that's what's missing along with that trim. But other than that, like, this side looks pretty decent. No real noticeable rust, dents, dings, or anything else that needs to be mentioned. And from the front, it looks pretty decent. It's dusty, needs a car wash, but there's that. And let's see, in the back, it is leather. It looks like it's been detailed. The leather looks like it's in good condition. And the front, again, it's leather. We've got a little bit more wear on the driver's seat here. So it's been used, I think, probably mostly by the driver, maybe just a single person driving it. I'm trying to get my diagnostic computer to work. And thus far, it's not working, and I don't know why. Okay, I'll try that. Okay, it's a Nissan Titan. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we have 215,000 miles on the odometer. Other than that, there's service engine soon light, an ABS light, a slip light, and a VDC off light. That's why I have my big computer, so I can look at see what those ABS lights are. Usually when those three lights are together, it's a wheel bearing or a speed sensor type thing, but we'll see what it says. Other than that, it looks like the oil pressure gauge is reading high, but I've always been told that it's okay to read high, it's not okay to read low. So that's what I've been told anyways. All right, so we're going to check our windows. Driver's side window works. Passenger side window works. Rear passenger side window works. And rear driver's side window works. So there's that, and then we'll do a radio. Let's turn it to FM. Alright, radio works. I've got our heat on, but we'll try and see how that works as we're going on. We're not quite up to operating temperature yet, so we'll see how that heats. We do have heated seats down here, and I know that mine works. The light comes on, and then that one, the light also comes on, so I'm assuming it works as well. I'm going to turn the radio off, and we're going to go up here. We'll check our four-wheel drive up here, and then we will go for a drive out on the road. Alright, so four-wheel drive, we're going to put it in 4 high. And, okay, so you see, right there on the dash, there's that little truck thing. And that shows when it's in four-wheel drive and when it's just in two-wheel drive. It shows you which, woo! Yep, that four-wheel drive works. So, four-wheel drive definitely works. I'm going to put it back in 2 because I don't need four-wheel drive on the roads today. And then you can see that little truck right there. Now it shows just the rear 2 wheels are engaged. So there's that. We will go take it for a drive and see what it's got while my computer's processing. Maybe. There's a lot of cars today. Alright, and we're off. It feels good. I think it's the 5 Nissan. I think they have a 5.7. I think this is the 5.7. Or it's the 5 something. But it feels really strong. It's got good acceleration. It sounds good as we're going up the hill. I don't hear any noises that I'm not supposed to hear. I don't hear any suspension noises. There's no rattling or anything funny like that. I think this is why I liked this truck when we were pulling cars, just because when you can feel the power underneath it, and just when you go, you go. So went up there really smooth. Like I said, no suspension noises. We're gonna give our cruise a shot. Turn that on and set. And it looks like we've got our cruise set right there. Windshield wipers work. Left turn signal works. Right turn signal works. Brakes are good and solid. No grinding, no vibration. They just stop the vehicle the way that they're supposed to. Alright, and we're going to look into our ABS system and see what we've got here. Okay, battery voltage abnormal. We don't have to worry about that because I had to jump it this morning, so that's what that is. But let's see what happens when we enter this. But if that's it, just a battery code. Sometimes when your battery's dead, like, it will cause all kinds of it'll cause all kinds of codes, like when you scan it. But then they're not actual real codes. It's just like, oh, the car was dead. So yeah, right on the ABS, it just said battery voltage abnormal. Go back and see. Here's my all-wheel drive system. Okay, so vehicle speed sensor, ABS. So there is your problem with that VDC off light, the slip light, and the ABS light. The four-wheel drive still worked, so it's not affecting that. But you can always look up that code. It's the P1808 vehicle speed sensor ABS. And so there's speed sensors on all your wheels, and there's I think there's a couple other speed sensors on your car that also just tell the computer what to or how fast the car is going. And so when one of those isn't reading, it'll come back as that. So your PCM, which is usually your check engine light that's on there, 1148, which is a closed loop bank 1, and 1031, which is an AF sensor heater B1. So I don't know what those are, but you're welcome to look up those codes and see what they are. It doesn't appear to be affecting the integrity of the vehicle at all. It's driving very well. Like I said, it's got great power and drives smoothly. So you're welcome to take a look at those and see what you think of them, and see if it's something you like. But I think that if you're looking for a truck, Nissan has a really good name for trucks. They've got tons of power, especially if you're pulling something like a camper or a boat or something. Nissans are really the way to go. So if you have any other questions, hit me up. My cell phone is 309-267-7200. Thanks, guys.